Hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews and another episode of The Search for Snacks. Went to the Dollar Tree the other day and came across some very interesting items and thought I would review some of them on here today. And the couple of items that I did find were very interesting, especially this first one that I found. And I sort of remember some of these things back, I don't know, like 10 years ago. I think they had some kind of potato chips out there that were under this particular one. And when I saw it, I said, I've got to try this. I've got to put the review on this. And I don't think I've ever seen these before, and I'm assuming they ended up in the Dollar Tree for some reason in particular. And I guess when you're looking for breakfast and you're hungry and there's nothing else, you go to the Dollar Tree and you look in the frozen section and you're hungry and you got to get her done. And it's exactly what I found. This is the Larry the Cable Guy's Get Her Done grub. And it's biscuits and gravy. And I don't know when they came up with this. I don't know. I remember seeing something many years ago. It was like potato skins and some kind of potato chips, and they were in a in the bag at the regular store, but somewhere along the line he came out with this, and it's biscuits and sausage gravy, open grub here. And this is the Get Her Done grub. So I had to try that just because it was like crazy. And the other one, since I'm having biscuits, is this one, Fast Bites mini chicken biscuits. And they're gonna I guess go this Larry the Cable Guy is only small package, and then these are fairly small. They're just little tiny things. Content on this one, wow. For the little chicken biscuits, it's 400 calories for both. So these little sandwiches have quite a bit. And the Larry the Cable Guy grub is 310 for the package. And another one I found was I had done the pretzels before, and I ran across these. They were also in the Dollar Tree. They're the baked soft pretzels by Baker's Best, and these are big giant pretzels, and they have the salt on them, and you put them in, and for one pretzel it's 190, and with this is funny, the calorie count is the same, but I guess the sodium, the sodium goes up if you add a little salt to the top. So the calories don't go up, it's just the sodium on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and heat that one up. First I'm gonna go ahead and microwave the Get Her Done, and I'll see how that works. So I'll be right back after I heat this up, and then I'm gonna heat the other two up and give those a try. Okay guys, so I went ahead and heated up the biscuits and gravy in the microwave for about 3 minutes, and I let it cool down a little bit. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, but because there's a lot of glare on here. Let's see. Okay, there you go. So here's what it looks like when the biscuits are all done. There's just 2 small biscuits, and they do have a lot of gravy with the sausage. and I kind of stirred it up and put it on the top of the biscuits. So I'm gonna go ahead and give these a nice try and see if these get her done or they don't get her done. So here we go. Those are actually pretty good. The biscuits are a little bit, they're a little mushy, and that's just because they've been frozen and they had to be reheated, so they weren't as crisp and, you know, firm as if you would bake them and then put them, put the gravy on top. So they did get a little bit mushy after being frozen in with the gravy, but go ahead and give this another try. Get a little bit of the gravy just to see how it tastes. So here we go. The biscuits are actually pretty good. The gravy's not bad, and the sausage is okay. So for Larry the Cable Guy's biscuits and sausage gravy, get her done grub, these are pretty good. So I'll go ahead and rank these at the end when I'm all done with all the other meals, but for that one, that's pretty good. It wasn't terrible, and like I said, it was only $1. So I'll be back after I heat the next one up. Okay guys, so I'm back and I've heated up the mini chicken biscuits. Said to heat them for a minute and let them stand a little bit, and I went ahead and heated them up and put them on a plate. And I'm going to add, for these ones, I'm going to add, I got from Walmart, the chicken dipping sauce. Goes good with chicken, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on top of the chicken a little bit. It's kind of like a zesty mustard sauce, and I'll see how that tastes on the top. And again, these are very small. They're only little mini biscuits, not like the McDonald's or some of the other places that have the breakfast biscuits. I think like Burger King and McDonald's and some of the other ones. So these are really small, and they've cooled enough, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. So here we go. Ooh. That's pretty good. The chicken dipping sauce works really well on this. The biscuits on here are actually nice and flaky, so they're not real mushy or real crumbly, but they're pretty good. I'll take another taste of this one. That's surprisingly good for mini chicken biscuits. That's actually good. The biscuits nice and soft, and it's not overly hard or crumbly. The chicken patty is actually fairly moist, and it's not hard. I think part of it is only microwaving it for 1 minute, and that just gave it just enough time to get heated up without getting too hard or too, tough in the microwave. So that's actually pretty good. And now I'm going to go ahead and heat up one of the pretzels, and then I'll be back after it's heated. Okay, so back again, and I heated up 2 pretzels, and as you can see, I put them in the microwave for about 30 seconds, and I actually sprayed them down a little bit with some water, and then I sprinkled the salt on the top. I don't know if you can see that on there. And I'm going to go ahead, and if you saw my other videos on my pretzels, I like mustard, and I actually like some of the Frank's Red Hot. So what I'm going to do is try the pretzel just by itself, no toppings, just a little bit of salt, see how it tastes. Now, I guess the best way to try this is to do a little bit of pull and see how good the pretzel separates. So that's actually pretty good, and it's not real tough. It's actually fairly soft. And get a little piece to try. Make sure I've got some salt on it, and I'm going to try this piece just on its own. That's pretty good. The pretzel's nice and chewy. The salt gives it a little bit of a nice flavor to it. That little hit of salt on the top. And again, if you don't like salt or you're watching your salt, don't put it on. They're fine without it. But these were actually pretty good with a little bit of salt on it. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a little bit of mustard to the top to my pretzel. There's a little bit. So here's goes some mustard on there, and I know maybe not everybody likes mustard on pretzels, but I do. Gives them good flavor. And I noticed at the malls and at the fairs, they actually have mustard that you can put on it, a little mustard packet, and it just makes it go good. Nice little salty, a little tartness of the mustard gives it a little bit of a zip to it. So give this a try. Mustard adds a little bit extra on the mustard, so it's pretty good. Now I'm gonna have to try a piece with my famous hot sauce on it. There are other hot sauces out there, or other little things that you could put on top, like jalapenos. I've noticed they put pepperoni. You could put cheddar cheese, nacho cheese, pretty much anything you like on the top. So I'm going to add a little bit of hot sauce to it. See how it tastes. Okay, so got a little hot sauce on there. Yeah, that's a little bit of spice to it. The Frank's hot sauce is a little bit of a vinegar base, so a little bit vinegary, salty. I don't think Frank's has that much heat, but a lot of people say that it does. So that's just a personal preference. So whatever you want on the pretzels is fine. Maybe butter, any kind of dipping sauce, or ranch even. I guess you could do ranch on them. That might be good. I've never tried ranch on pretzels, but maybe that's a good thing. So, and now for the final, I'm going to add a little bit of both and see how that works. So okay, so now I have added both, and I'm going to give that one a try. Wow. The mustard's really tangy. The hot sauce, a little bit of heat. The pretzel is salty. It's a little chewy. So it's actually pretty good. It's a pretty good snack. Again, the box of 6 was $1. It's actually pretty good. So, I'm going to have to do a recap and rate all 3 of these items. So, for the first one, the Larry the Cable Guy's Get Her Done sausage gravy biscuit. For that, the novelty was certainly there, and the flavor wasn't bad. For $1, it was pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and rank that 7 out of 11. That's a pretty good little snack. I've never seen biscuits and gravy as a frozen meal out there. There may be some in another brand, but I've never seen the Larry the Cable Guy before I went into the Dollar Tree, so that is a 7 out of 11. The mini chicken biscuits, when I put the little bit of dipping sauce on them, actually made them pretty good. I would rank these, believe it or not, 8 out of 11, even though it's Dollar Tree. So, pretty good. Pretty good for Dollar Tree. Now, for the soft baked pretzels, I'm going to have to give those. Actually, I'm going to have to give those a 10 out of 11 because they were nice and soft. They were not real chewy. The salt on the top made them pretty good, and they had some good flavor to them. And with my additions, it kind of made it even a little bit better. It's not 11 because the pretzel itself is not spectacular. I know the pretzels in the mall, like where they bake it with jalapeno or butter or stuffed cheese or whatever like that. Those, you pay a couple dollars a piece for those. Those would probably be really good, but then again, that's a whole different kind of a pretzel. So they have all the quality ingredients, and again, these were $1 for all of them. So it was a pretty good snack. So I'd rank that about a 10 out of 11. So who knew going down the aisle of the Dollar Tree would find so many different snacks out there. And again, for $1, late night, you're hungry, go ahead, give your Dollar Tree a try, and maybe find something out there that you like. So till next time on Drew's Food Reviews, if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe and the notification bell, and that way you won't miss any future videos that I put out. So till next time, talk to you later.